Kenneth H. Blanchard, Refire. Don't retire, make the rest of your life the best of your life. In the book, Refire. Don't retire, make the rest of your life the best of your life, the authors, Kenneth H. Blanchard, bring to focus the importance of rejuvenating our lives emotionally, intellectually, physically, and spiritually. The book narrates the story of a couple, the Sparks, and their journey of rediscovering a sense of purpose, enthusiasm, and zest in life by embracing a refiring philosophy, which was shared by their high school science teacher, now Dr. Jeffrey. The book summary takes you through the various life-enriching experiences and memorable encounters with inspiring characters, providing valuable insights and practical advice on how to live a more fulfilling life, irrespective of age or circumstances.
Seeing life as an adventure. At a high school reunion, Larry Sparks reconnects with an old classmate who introduces him to the concept of refirement. Refirement means seeing each day as an opportunity for adventure and learning. The three discuss how many of their classmates and colleagues act as if they are enduring prison sentences rather than enjoying their lives. The conversation leads them to ponder why so many people, regardless of age, feel exhausted and worn out. Refiring for a rewarding life. Janice and Larry Sparks meet their former biology teacher, Dr. Jeffrey, who now teaches how senior years can be the best part of life. He introduces them to the concept of refiring, which means approaching life with gusto and infusing passion into every aspect of life. The couple was inspired by Dr. Jeffrey's philosophy and decided to talk to him about it. The pursuit of significance. During a conversation with the Sparkses, Dr. Jeffrey emphasized the importance of finding significance rather than simply chasing success. He advised them to focus on generosity, service, and loving relationships, which can build a powerful foundation for moving forward in life. According to Jeffrey, people should not define themselves by external factors like money and status, but rather concentrate on staying emotionally engaged with their loved ones. He also encouraged the Sparkses to invest in their emotional, intellectual, physical, and spiritual health to avoid getting stuck in a rut. The doctor suggested that they talk to Wendy and Harold Tong, a retired couple who understood the significance of the emotional side of life. In summary, Jeffrey believes that true happiness comes from within and that people should focus on building a life of meaning, purpose, and joy. Refire your emotional life. Larry and Janice Sparks share their journey towards emotional rejuvenation in the book, Refire. Don't retire. They received valuable advice from a couple, Tong and his wife, who stressed the importance of interpersonal risks, taking spontaneous opportunities, and connecting with others. The Sparkses formed the last-minute gang to rekindle their relationships and practice the nothing ordinary rule, buying only unique items. They encouraged others to strengthen their bonds by welcoming new experiences and people. The book teaches readers to take responsibility for their reactions to negative feelings and focus on fun, friendship, joy, love, and spontaneity to refire their emotional energy. Refiring Intellectually. In How to Retire Rich, by Donna Skeels-Seigan, the Sparkses seek guidance from Jeffrey on their purpose in life. Though they've made positive changes, they still feel unfulfilled. Jeffrey advises them to expand their intellectual horizons, drawing inspiration from the Alvarezes, who continually refire intellectually. They stress that learning is essential to personal growth and fulfilling one's purpose. They recommend creating a plan to stimulate brain cells, such as reading, joining a book club, or taking courses at a nearby university. Mrs. Alvarez created the Office of the Future to investigate new societal and technology trends. Inspired by Mrs. Alvarez, Janice plans to learn everything possible about the newest technology in her life and her new position, and Larry intends to write a family history entitled Enduring Love. Becoming a lifelong learner involves apprenticeship, trying new ideas, and pushing through tough times. The Alvarezes taught the Sparkses that to refire intellectually, they must give up the need to be right and consider how they can make their lives more interesting. Healthy lifestyle habits. The Sparkses implement a healthy lifestyle change after Larry is diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Jeffrey helps them get started with exercise and dietary modifications, recommending mindful eating habits and a 20% reduction in food intake. To be physically fit, they need to eat healthily, identify obstacles, set realistic goals, and assign specific dates for meeting these goals. The Sparkses had been making intellectual progress, but everything changed when Larry was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and was instructed to implement significant dietary and exercise modifications. Jeffrey, their counselor, suggested that Larry start with exercising first, followed by dietary changes as he mastered the routine. Janice also expressed an interest in starting an exercise plan, and Jeffrey recommended that they both begin by walking 5 to 6 days a week, for about 30 to 45 minutes a day. If they stuck to this plan, they would begin to feel better, he assured them. Aside from regular exercise and strength training, Jeffrey emphasized that paying attention to mindful eating habits was crucial. He prompted the Sparkses to take note of when, how, and why they ate, which would help them make better food decisions. He recommended that they consume 20% less food than usual, be satisfied and not stuffed, and listen to what their bodies were telling them. The philosophy behind healthy eating habits is to serve, not to be served, and to give, not to receive, he explained. To achieve their fitness goals, the Sparkses needed to identify any obstacles, set realistic expectations, and assign specific dates to accomplish them. With lifestyle modifications such as eating nutritionally and routinely exercising, they could start refiring their physical health and build long-standing healthy habits. Refiring Spiritually. After being praised for their zestful approach to life, the Sparkses are encouraged to refire spiritually by meeting with two individuals who have undergone profound spiritual renewals. The first person, supermarket manager Bobby Bradford, was mentored to overcome bitterness and unemployment by connecting with a God who loves unconditionally. The second person, astronomer Cynthia Strohmeyer, went from being an agnostic to believing in a higher intelligence after witnessing nature's intricate design as an astronomer. The author suggests that to refire spiritually, one should take a broad perspective, be grateful for what they have, accept the lack of total control, reflect on past experiences, and discuss spirituality with someone they trust. Refiring, a holistic way of living. Refiring is a continuous process of remaking one's life by taking action. To maintain this lifestyle, approach everything with excitement, be prepared for setbacks, and become a refiring champion. Negative habits will revert if refiring is not approached holistically. One can refire at any age or circumstance. The refiring philosophy should be generously taught such that everyone can enjoy its benefits, including a renewed sense of spirituality, avoiding negative thinking, and mental stagnation.
The crux of the book to Refire. Don't Retire revolves around the 4 key dimensions of refiring: emotional, intellectual, physical, and spiritual. By taking positive actions and adopting new perspectives, the book emphasizes the importance of continual growth, learning, and change in order to live a life rich in purpose, adventure, and engagement. The characters in the book exemplify the refiring philosophy, proving its relevance and effectiveness in not only their judgments and relationships, but also their overall happiness and well-being. Blanchard's inspiring work persuasively demonstrates that refiring is not just a one-time process, but an ongoing endeavor to ignite the spark within, consistently fueling the pursuit of an extraordinary life.